Gentlemen, smash that like button. We are now surviving Diddy Glover getting granted bail during survival. Now, like I said, I'm not talking about before survival, after survival. We talking about during survival, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I told everybody that Diddy Glover was going to be found not guilty on the RICO. I told y'all, everybody who followed me know that I told y'all that they was going to find that man not guilty on a RICO charge, pure survival. Y'all know that this was a FRICO, and y'all know damn well this wasn't a RICO. Salute to my baby first in the building, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? They done granted the man bail. And I told y'all that. Everybody was talking about, oh, if Diddy get found not guilty, they're not gonna give him a bail. So y'all think every single time that Diddy goes up there to ask for bail or ask for anything on his behalf, they're going to keep denying everything? Every time Diddy goes up for something, they're going to keep denying it. Denying it and denying it and denying it. And I knew for a fact that they were going to grant that man bail. The whole idea for Diddy Glover not to get bail was to make it as though that he was a danger to the community. We supposed to make it like he was a danger to the community. Hide your kids, hide your dogs, hide your animals. Like as if this man was just so dangerous because of domestic violent relationship that just send him away for life. Absolutely not, ladies and gentlemen. And this goes to show, because there was a, diverse juror. So you can't say, you can't use the race card. You can't do none of that. They done kicked out, they done kicked out two different jurors. That's when, like, I been knew it was bull crap in the beginning, but if y'all didn't pay attention, when they kicked out two different jurors during survival, why did you think that they said to that man, oh, well, you supposed to be living in Brooklyn, but you got another place over here in New Jersey? Like, you can't have a girlfriend that got a different address, pure survival. So y'all should have known right there that that was grounds for mistrial, that something was shady about whatever was going on. I can't wait to hear what that man gonna say. You know everybody on the jury gonna get a book. Everybody that was on Diddy Glover's jury is gonna get a book. They're gonna get a bag, pure survival. They are gonna cash out and they're gonna let everybody know how that they felt that the man was not guilty. And the feds was pushing this. The feds wanted him to be found guilty. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't give a damn if he was going to spend the rest of his life in jail or not. I don't even think the feds believe that Cassie was a victim. I don't even think the feds believe that Jane Ho was a victim. Pure survival. I don't think the feds believed any of that. This was all about a power trip and to show their muscle and how strong, and we could put away anybody. You know what I'm saying? And as I told y'all, if they would have arrested Diddy for something that Diddy did, like domestic violence or assault or something like that, I would have been all for it. Pure survival. Diddy Glover is about to walk right out the courthouse. The man was granted bail. Then you got this dude, Jay, talking about stop capping. You still in denial, sir? You still in denial of what happened and what's going on? What made you think that they were going to be able to keep Diddy Glover and not give him a bail when they gave everybody else a bail, sir? During survival, they gave everybody else a bail. The only reason why Diddy wasn't getting a bail is because they said that he was a danger to the community. He was a RICO person. He was a mafia guy. Don't let him out. But guess what, sir? They found out that Diddy was no RICO mob boss. Pure survival. So they have no reason not to give him this bail. He offered, Diddy's lawyer offered the judge $1 million. You know they offered $10 million at first. and they denied the 10 million. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The judge agreed and granted Diddy Glover bail during survival. And it's going to be all over the news when they see him walk out of the damn. Diddy is packing his stuff up right now. He's giving up his cum slides, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't know what cum slides is, it's a pair of slides that they give you when you go to jail and you go in the shower and you masturbate. And that's why we call them cum slides, pure survival. Because it be sperms and babies all on these slides. And you got to give your sperms, your cum slides to somebody else that's going to still stay. Diddy is getting out, and no matter who get mad at it, it's just too bad. And I'm going to tell y'all, it's so funny that all the people that aren't even victims that's mad about it, guess who not mad that Diddy getting out? Cassie. Guess who not mad at Diddy getting out? Jane motherfucking Ho, Jackie Chan's daughter, pure survival. She not mad. Diddy, only thing I'm gonna tell you, Diddy, when you Diddy bop about that courtroom today, you better not let Jane Doe come back to the freak off. Pure survival. You better get your boyfriend. You better go ask. See, and I don't think you can ask the Punisher out because the Punisher don't like men. Pure survival. But you're gonna have to get you one of them boyfriends, one of them male S workers, and you just do it yourself, Diddy. Don't just stand in the corner and masturbate. Join the goddamn freaky party. But don't go back and get Jane Ho. Because Jane Ho, this is why I'm telling y'all, Jane Ho is happy Diddy getting bail. To make the people that's upset that Diddy's getting out, I'm going to let y'all know what the fake victims feel like. Jane Ho said on the stand that she still loves Diddy. That she still loves Diddy Glover. So don't you think that Jane Doe is happy that Diddy's about to raise out? Pure survival? She gonna be crying, Diddy, I'm so sorry. You know the feds made me lie on you. The feds made me do it. Please keep paying my goddamn $10,000 a month, pure survival. And if I was Diddy Glover, I'd stop paying her motherfucking rent. I will take the judge with me. Your Honor, please come over here to this property, this beautiful home that I put this demon in, pure survival, that tried to give me life in prison. Can you please, am I allowed to say, look, I don't want to pay her bail no more. I don't want to pay her house no more. I mean, she just had me in prison. Can I not pay her thing? Or y'all gonna say I'm being coercive because I don't want to pay this girl's rent no more? Pure survival? He shouldn't have to pay her rent no more. Absolutely not. I was found not guilty. So everybody, like I said, that's mad, having a terrible day. And my whole thing is, why are these people so mad? The people that he never did nothing to. They're talking about the system is so messed up. This is the first time I'm feeling like the system working. Pure survival. I'm like, the system is good. The system is good. You know what I'm saying? Because then the other time, it's like the system is terrible. You know what I mean? So I feel like the system did the right thing. If you're going to lock somebody up, lock them up for what they really did. You know what I'm saying? Lock a person up for what they should be in jail for. That will make the system so much better. Pure survival. This is why you have people that put drugs and different stuff on people, all this illegal stuff that's been going on for years. And people been getting away with this kind of behavior. And now y'all finally see that somebody is not being convicted, that y'all wanted to be convicted so bad, of not even a charge that they did. It is funny as hell. Diddy was granted bail, baby, for $1 million, y'all. So, hey, I don't give a damn if y'all mad or not. Pure survival. Y'all should have had thoughts about this. I told everybody that was following me, when they started getting mad at me, Jamil, you team Diddy. I'm like, I'm team truth. Why? How I gotta be team Diddy? Because I'm going off of what I see happening in the courtroom. Pure survival. What I hear from the testimony, I'm going off of that. And that first thing they say is, oh, you team Diddy. I told everybody, I said, don't be one-sided, ladies and gentlemen. I said, don't be one-sided, because if it don't turn out the way y'all want it to turn out, you're going to be sick for the 4th of July. Pure survival. He's going to be pouring baby oil on one of his boyfriends while y'all sitting somewhere mad as hell talking about how's Diddy free. This is so terrible. Diddy did so much bad shit to me. I know I danced to his music before, but he's a demon. You know what I'm saying? Like you still could live your life. You ain't even. And then I heard people talking about how is Diddy gonna live again, and his life is ruined. It's a damn LBG world. You don't think that community is gonna love to have Diddy in their family, pure survival? That Diddy comes out the closet. You can get married. I told y'all I don't have nothing against nobody. I'm not gay, but I don't have nothing against gay people. I got gay friends and gay people in my family. Pure survival. Lesbians, whatever the hell you are. You know what I'm saying? You free to be whatever today. So all we gonna know is that okay, Diddy is freaky motherfucker. He nasty, disgusting in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And wasn't nobody buying Diddy's music before he got in this situation. Pure survival. So y'all ain't got to worry about that. So it's not like, oh, damn, he had the hottest music in the world. We ain't gonna listen to it no more. All the music Diddy got is the music that we like from the 90s. We don't like none of his new shit. Pure survival. So nobody gives a damn about him dropping no new music. You know what I mean? So I'm like, how is this gonna ruin him? I was just inside of a cage. I went from being a billionaire, driving and flying private jets, mansions, all of that. And y'all feel like I'm how am I gonna get my life back? Let me walk out the front door. That's all I need to be able to hug one of my kids, to hug my family. You literally had bloggers in there talking to Diddy's kids in the cafeterias in different parts of the courthouse. And then they outside on their live talking about Diddy needs to go to jail. He's a demon. He's in there praying, and you looking right at his kids, but you hoping that the man get life in prison. How crazy is that? Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And it's all for the money. And my whole thing is you can tell the truth for the money too. You ain't gotta just say, oh, the man just gonna be found guilty, da 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 da. You can say both ends. If it's a good day in court, if it's a bad day in court, you're still gonna make money. Pure survival. But you wanted to be accepted. I ain't even gonna mention your name no more. But you wanted to be accepted. And you talked to Diddy's kids in that courtroom, smiling in their face, smiling in his mom's face, and then wishing that the man get life at the same time. That is crazy to me. I'm from the streets. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of stuff right there, that rubbed me the wrong way. You know what I'm talking about? That's the type of person that'll stab you right in your back. Nothing but teeth marks all in your back from that person talking behind your back. That's the kind of individual that is. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they come out and say, oh, Diddy unalive this person or unalive that person, if they take him back to court and try him for that, and we'll see if he be found guilty for that. But as of now, ladies and gentlemen, the RICO, he was found not guilty. And I told y'all he was going to get a bail. I'm like, why do y'all think the man shouldn't get bail for? Abercrombie and Fitch could have got bail, but y'all feel as though Diddy not gonna get bail. You know what I'm saying? This shit don't make no sense. And then people talking about Diddy's gonna do this to this person and do that to that person. Do y'all understand after that man just did that time in jail? You know what I mean? You gotta be speaking from a mindset that you never been in jail before. Diddy is not gonna come out here and do a motherfucking thing. Pure survival. Diddy is not gonna come out and do nothing to nobody. Y'all don't think the feds is still gonna be watching him? You know what I'm talking about? They even got the feds right now mad because of the results, saying that they still want to try Diddy Glover. So if Diddy Glover was to do something stupid, he'd be back in the DMC during survival. So Diddy ain't doing nothing to go back to jail. What the fuck? I wouldn't care what y'all said about me on the internet or not. I'm getting out of jail, out of a dog cage. You know what I'm saying? Over 3 girlfriends that consented to do these sex acts. Come on. None of y'all would want to be in jail for nothing like that. Straight up. Like I said, the man, if you did something to some kids or something like that, I want you to get the death penalty. But if you had a freak off with a girl that said, hey, I want to freak off 100 times, and then they talking about, well, they only got to say one time, that shit is illegal. Y'all should look at that like that's terrible. The fact that somebody could do something nasty with you 100 times and then turn around and say, I didn't want to do this on a 99 time. No, you are a freak. It's certain things that let you know when a girl a woman, well, I ain't gonna call you a woman, a freak. Because a woman could be a freak in bed with her partner. You know what I mean? But a lady in the streets. But a girl that just wants money, that's just a whole freak that'll do anything for money, I don't got no respect for them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel that Jane Ho and Cassie was. Bottom line, Diddy is about to walk out of jail today. And I told every single person that's been watching me on live, telling y'all, look, I don't care if y'all get mad at me or not. This shit don't look right. Diddy is not gonna get no RICO charge. He gonna get the smallest charges. They gonna give him the smallest charges for prostitution. And you even got the Punisher saying Cassie enjoyed every bit of the freak offs. She didn't seem like no victim to me. This is what the Punisher said. Everybody that Diddy supposed to had S traffic, besides Jane Ho and Cassie, all the men, they all said that it was consensual. It was love. We didn't see Diddy grabbing him by the hair and saying, look, put the wiener in your mouth. We didn't see none of that. So how the hell am I supposed to be praising this man going to jail for life? And if Diddy would have lost and I felt like he was guilty, my boots be on the ground. You know what I'm talking about? Talking about where them fans at? Where them fans? I'll be on the same tip if Diddy was found guilty for something he really did. You know what I'm saying? No, this time the system wasn't able to get out and just give somebody anything they wanted to give them. That's exciting. You know what I'm saying? Because there's this sex trafficking shit. I'm telling you now, and I told y'all that too. If you fly somebody out, now you could be found guilty of a RICO for paying for somebody's flight. Oh man, that's crazy. That's why I don't know how anybody praising this. You know what I'm saying? You must not never bought nobody a flight before, so you ain't nervous. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy as hell. You know what I mean? You do something kind and generous. You know if you get somebody a flight that y'all gonna have sex, but that person you talking to on the phone know that y'all gonna do it before they get to you. Y'all both know y'all gonna have sex. So where is the non-consent at? You knew for you a flight. You knew you came to make it disappear. Pure survival. So stop this shit. And you knew I had money. So this is why you got on that plane to fly to me to do something nasty and sexual to me so you can get money out of my pockets. That's what this is. Pure survival. And Diddy got bail. That's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. He went for a bail and asked to put up $10 million and got denied, what, once, twice, three times? You know what I'm saying? So you had to know he was going to be granted at some point. So I don't see how people mad. And this is why you had certain people in his family saying Diddy was coming home by the 4th of July. Well, they predicted it. Diddy's coming home by the 4th of July, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all should be enjoying your holiday. You know what I'm saying? Diddy's coming home by the 4th of July. He gonna take that pool right there. Not this pool, but he gonna go and get a pool and pour nothing but baby oil in that motherfucker. Pure survival. Like y'all seen Ormond Wiggins. And you know what? I want to shout out Ormond this time. Before I was mad this morning, but I seen Ormond Wiggins having people, they was pouring baby oil all on him outside the courthouse. Because Ormond Wiggins knew, you know what I'm saying? Damn, y'all was right. You know what I'm saying? Diddy did get found not guilty. Here, y'all all could pour baby on me. Now, I don't know if that was a bet he made with people or not. You know what I mean? But the video is funny as hell. But he even accepted. There's only one person running around right now trying to make this like this is a conspiracy. How is this man getting out? I'm telling you, you will feel like he did something to her. And all I think is that he didn't invite you to the freak off, and this is why you're mad. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. It's 4th of July coming, guys. Everybody should still have the same energy they was going to have if Diddy would have been found not guilty. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about the injustice. You know what I'm saying? Cassie's stories did not match. Jane Doe's stories did not match. They can't prove that Diddy is some crazy, psychotic, lunatic mob boss, John Gotti, so they had to give him bail. The judge had to. And I think this was a smart move on Diddy's team. I think this was a very smart move. I'm starting to think Mark Nicolo, or whatever his name is, they had this shit planned. They knew it. That's why when everybody was laughing, oh, they keep denying Diddy's bail. Oh, they keep denying his mistrials. Diddy's lawyers, is 7 of them. They are beasts. Some of the best lawyers in the country. They knew. They said, look, they can sit there and laugh and think whatever they want to think. We're going to get Diddy not guilty on a RICO, not guilty on any of the little violent, crazy stuff, and we're going to get Diddy a bail the same day. God damn, that's an alley-oop. That's a slam dunk, as a matter of fact. That man got a bail on the same day of being found not guilty. So I know somebody sick, Sicky Minaj right now. Sicky Minaj. She is somewhere punching the air, and she gonna go live and try to tell y'all some old ass story, pure survival, and a whole bunch of people that believe the same type of shit gonna run over there to her and listen to her. I guarantee you, it ain't gonna stop. Her check gonna be, she gonna have thousands in there. Cause those are all the people that was hoping and wishing for the guilty verdict, pure survival. But sooner or later, this whole Diddy thing gonna be over. It's gonna be another celebrity. It's gonna be another person that we're gonna be talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you this, Diddy's about to walk out of jail today. So everybody make sure y'all pay attention to the news. You know what I mean? Because I already got the news from my insider that Diddy was granted the bail. Granted the bail, ladies and gentlemen. The man is about to walk out. Straight up. And I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the position before and was hoping that I could walk the fuck out. Pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? Here, take these cum slides. I don't need none of this commissary. Y'all can have it. I know. And then Diddy had fell to the ground, guys. I looked at that. And I saw the sincerity. That's why I'm telling people, why y'all think Diddy gonna come out and get in trouble and do the things he was and being all messed up towards people? All that ignorant stuff that he used to do, I guarantee you his ass know now. God spanked Diddy Glover. That's what he did, set his ass down for almost a year. Diddy gonna probably come out and give back everybody's money in the record labels, you know, people who were signing him that he did wrong. You know what I'm talking about? Diddy regrets all his wrongdoings, in my opinion, pure survival. At least the things that I know of, you know what I mean? Not the conspiracy stuff, you know, and I just know jail is painful. That man turned gray right in front of our face. Diddy went into jail looking like Diddy. Then he started looking like Danny Glover, pure survival. Then the motherfucker started looking like Morgan Freeman, pure survival. How you think Diddy gonna come out and be the same person when the man looked like Morgan Freeman? Diddy is going to get his barber so he could dye that motherfucker head, get that head dyed. I just got out the barber chair too, pure survival. Diddy's gonna have to get him a dye, a brand new dye. But even with Diddy Glover getting the dye, we ain't never gonna forget how he looked during survival. So Diddy, you can get a dye all you want, motherfucker. I saw how gray your hair looked. For real, for real. So I'ma know that you went and got hair club for men. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But this is some real stuff, guys. The man got granted bail. $1 million out of 10 million. You know what I'm saying? So I think, like I said, I think that this was all a play from Diddy's lawyers not pressing the issue when he got denied the bail the first 2-3 times. They knew at the very end this was going to be the time that was going to count the most. The day that he get found not guilty, he get to walk out of the jail the same day. You know what I'm saying? And then you got people thinking he going to get on the internet and be talking arrogant and, yeah, you know, I beat the feds. He ain't going to have the heart to do that. Pure survival. Diddy going to be so humble Like I said, the man fell to his knees in the courthouse. You can look it up on YouTube. After they called the verdict, he got down on his knees, gave a genuine prayer, had a book, reading prayers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? When you go to jail, trust me, I don't care how tough you is, press a Bible. Most of the toughest dudes I've seen in jail be in there crying in the day room, pierce a Bible, ready to hang it up like a Jordan jersey. You see the toughest niggas in jail, motherfucker in the day room crying. What you crying for? Motherfuckers talking about, I want my mom. That's how dudes feel when they go to jail. I don't care how tough they act. Pierce the Bible. And the dude that come home from jail talking about how the gangster stuff he was doing in jail. Talking about he was holding it down. He wasn't holding it down. That man was about to hang it up like a Jordan jersey. Pure survival. So Diddy has definitely had enough. That man can't take it no more. He gonna come out and become a good Samaritan. I guarantee you Diddy was in jail going to church every goddamn Sunday, probably even on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go to jail, I'm telling you, you be up that motherfucker looking for God, pure survival. You like, anybody seen God? And I've been in a state penitentiary, by the way, too, guys. State penitentiary. I'm not proud of it, but I'm not ashamed of it either. Pure survival. You know what I mean? From a mistake that I made when I was 24 years old. All the time they gave me, shit. I felt like that white boy that was on a bike with E.T., pure survival. Soon as they gave me the sentence, I wanted to pass out. I started holding on to one of the guards. I'm like, oh my God. I wanted my motherfucking mom. I ain't give a damn. I wanted my mommy. That shit ain't no joke. Pure survival. Jail will knock the wind out of a motherfucker. You're like, God damn it. I thought somebody did a karate kick that kicked me out of the stomach, knocked the wind out me. You know what I'm saying? Diddy ain't gonna be the same after this. So anybody think he coming out here to cause problems or try to harm somebody, that got to be the dumbest thing you're gonna think. Because Diddy would be the dumbest person in the world if he came out of here after beating the feds and tried anything crazy. Cassie and them know Diddy ain't even thinking about that shit. He gonna be so happy to get out to eat regular food during survival. You know what I mean? You can't talk to me if you don't know what it's like to smell another grown man's fart in the middle of the night. Don't you tell me about how it feel to want to get out of confinement like that. When you got to smell another grown man fart, pure survival. You and your cellmate. And none of y'all don't want to admit who did the fart. Only reason why you know it's your celly fart, because you know it ain't come out of your ass, pure survival. And it's a quiet fart. Because in prison, you can't fart loud. That could get you shanked, pure survival. But if you fart quiet and then walk away from it, you ever walk away from fart and the fart still following you, pure survival? The fart like, get back here, motherfucker. I came out of your ass, get back here. And you just smelling fart in the middle of the night. So, trust and believe me, Diddy is not going to act a fool when he get out. That man is going to be so happy to be free, it's not even funny. You know what I'm saying? And he got bail. And it's only right that he got bail. Cassie got $40 million. Jane Ho got a damn mansion getting paid for $10,000 a month. And her baby father is 50 Cent. Where are the victims at? Where are the victims at? You know what I'm talking about? Diddy made the Punisher famous. Pure survival. People is hitting them up trying to get sex work from Diddy's sex workers. Just from them going viral. Pure survival. And they like, hell no. The feds is watching. You know what I'm saying? The Punisher's been on Vlad TV. He done been on a news station, Court TV. Diddy done made everybody famous, pure survival, in this whole situation. Made all this extra money. So where are the victims? Why can't this motherfucker go home? Huh? Why do y'all want him to stay there so bad? Y'all talking about? This shit is crazy. It is, man, it's crazy as hell. We're on the basketball court, guys. You know what I'm talking about? Diddy Glover gonna have a naked basketball party at his house during survival. He's gonna have a butt naked basketball game. He gonna call Jamie Foxx, The real Jamie Foxx. Matter of fact, no, Diddy can't call the real Jamie Foxx. He gonna call the clone Jamie Foxx. Prince of Bible. He gonna call Tyrone. Look, they cloned Tyrone. We having a butt naked basketball tournament. Prince of Bible had the whole Hollywood scared. Shout out to Lil Boosie, man. Lil Boosie said, let Diddy go home, man. Let Diddy go home. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? And I guarantee you this. And the reason why I say shout out to Boosie, because Boosie ain't just saying that because Diddy got found not guilty. Boosie been saying that this was a freako. He the one who made up the freako word. Pure survival. You know what I mean? So it's not like he's just jumping on a bandwagon. Boosie been said Diddy was locked up for some dumb shit. But you know who I want to see? Jay-Z, him and that weird-ass hairstyle, Beyonce, any one of you artists that I see out here trying to praise Diddy, wearing free Diddy shirts, talking about, oh, Diddy, oh, we are going to troll y'all to death during survival. Comedically roast y'all, because none of y'all stood up with him. Even y'all that knew that this was some unjust shit, that the man didn't sex traffic his girlfriends. Y'all knew that these girls was volunteers. They done been at the parties. They done been at brunch. Cassie been at the brunch, laughing, joking, giggling, talking to Jay-Z and Jay-Z's creepy-ass hairstyle, pure survival. So y'all knew that Cassie was happy to be with Diddy Glover. And none of y'all was afraid of y'all power. Y'all was afraid that, damn, if I stick up for Diddy Glover, the feds is going to come for me next. Pure survival. Even when y'all knew that they overcharged Diddy. It's not saying that Diddy is this great goddamn person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling y'all, for doing 10, 11 months that he been locked up right now, that thing he did to Cassie, that was assault, y'all. Do y'all know that carries 6 to 9 months, pure survival? So he wouldn't even been in jail if Cassie would went in 2016. And that same day, she went and had a freak off with him after the video. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still didn't register that? How you felt freaky after getting stomped out in a hotel like that, which I don't think was right at all. It was terrible. When I saw that video, I looked at Diddy so different. You know what I mean? I felt Diddy was the worst person. I already knew he was mean, but that, you know what I mean? But then when I got to listening to the stuff Cassie was saying and the fact that she kept going back to them, and then they went and got a damn fake psychiatrist to say, oh, well, she just having a mental thing and she didn't know any better. It was the brain. Get the fuck on with that. Pure survival. Brian Kohlberger said he killed 4 people. Just agreed to it. 4 innocent college students. You know, and you know what they was trying to say? Oh, Brian Kohlberger had mental problems, when they were trying to say Brian Kohlberger was not guilty. Don't you know now that he admitted, hey, well, you know what? I did do it. I looked up to Ted Bundy. Now they ain't talking about nothing to do with no mental problems. We was born, God gave us all the ability to know right from wrong. It's in us. God is already in us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't just take that, oh, this person didn't know better, Okay, like I said, Diddy did a lot of terrible stuff. But he wasn't no Rico dude. I'm not going to give him that. If y'all want to try Diddy Glover again, y'all going to have to bring some charges that fit him. Give me assault. Like I said, I'll even take an aggravated assault for Diddy throwing a vase. And even though they're going to say, hey, we'll throw out the aggravated assault, just plead guilty to assault. 6 months. And people really wanted him to get life in prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to act like I didn't grow up off of that music. I used to go to the skating parties and shit when I was a kid. Talking about, I'm coming, this motherfucker coming. You know what I'm saying? But even if I liked your music, if you done something horrible, that don't matter. The music ain't do it. I still would be mad and saying, look, you need to go to jail for life. But if you didn't do it, no. I don't care what color you is, what race or creed you is. I'ma stand up for you. I'ma stand up for you. No matter what color, race, creed, shape, size, I'ma stand up for you. I'ma say, no, this ain't right. Those are the wrong charges. Why they charging them with this? Racketeering, forced labor. I'm like, you know how many jobs? Go get the motherfucker, the boss at McDonald's. You know how many people that they forcing in fast food restaurants? You know what I mean? For pennies, making them work all hard. I remember I worked at Taco Bell one time. I was about to walk off, Pearl the Bible. I ended up quitting. I was like 19. Motherfucker said, look, drop a chalupa, get some Nacho Bel Grande. I'm like, God damn it, I quit. They keep the fast food fast than a motherfucker. I'm like, I don't like this shit, Pearl the Bible. What is a Nacho Bel Grande? I quit. So forced labor, it should be a whole bunch of bosses getting locked up. Because everybody I know that work a 9 to 5 don't want to be there and feel like they forced to be there because they need this money. So if you know your boss is mean, why keep working for the motherfucker? Brother Bible. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you a victim. I feel like you're dumb. For keep working for somebody that you know that's mean. And most bosses are mean and horrible. And everyone that got mean with me, guess what? I quit. I let them know real fast. Oh, Jamil, you got the wrong motherfucker. I quit a job in a second. That's why I work for my damn self. Fuck that. You ain't gonna be just telling me what to do, talking to me any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta be on time. Oh, fuck that. I just wanna wake up and just do what I want to motherfucker do and make money. You know? But like I said, guys, Diddy is about to be released. I don't even know if he's being released as we speak. But Diddy's bail was granted. And shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that was in the building. Like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about right and wrong, y'all. I'm not just happy just to see somebody spend the rest of their life in jail because a relationship didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I know females that put their hands on dudes and know they got a dude that they can beat up and love beating them up. Go look on TikTok. Look on YouTube. You can see a female tearing the dude's ass up. I'm talking about uppercutting them, everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's right, but it happens. You know what I mean? Men and women. And hopefully that, you know, men and women that do that get better with it. You know what I mean? Because I'm the type of person, I don't do violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you scream too loud, I'm like, oh, shit, fuck that. I don't know about this going to work. If you scream too loud, that'll scare me because it's from past trauma. Past trauma in my life. From toxic relationships and things like that. I'm still traumatized. I had a drama queen. So I know what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only going to keep it real with y'all. That's why I'm happy today. You know what I'm saying? Wonderful, peaceful life, peaceful wife. You know what I mean? No drama. You know what I'm saying? But we all come from things, man, and seen stuff. So I don't know why people try to front and fake the damn funk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never see nobody, you broke up a fight, your girlfriend trying to beat up her boyfriend, or your boyfriend, your homie trying to hit his girl. You know what I mean? I don't know how many domestic violence situations I had to intervene during survival. Because you cool with her, and then he your friend. But you cool with her through him. So you like, damn, I don't know what to do, but nigga, I can't let you just beat this girl up like that. Brother Bible. She my friend too. So that's just what it is, man. This was a domestic violence case, and it was figured out. So Diddy released from jail. It is what it is.